One of the much-awaited key infra projects, the Mumbai trans-harbour link, a vital connector to the upcoming Navi Mumbai International Airport, has finally got the in-principle nod from the Union Environment Ministry. An optimistic Maharashtra CM Devendra Fadnavis has set a 2019 or 2019 deadline for its completion to coincide with the new airport at Panvel. How will this boost the property markets in Navi Mumbai, and will it finally ease the pressure on Mumbai's housing market? For that discussion, we are joined by Shubhankar Mitra, Head Strategic Consulting West, JLL India, and Dinkar Samant, Whole-Time Executive Director at Arihant Superstructures. Mr. Samant, I'm going to come to you first because you're a big player in that market with a lot of offerings. Tell me, are you excited about this Environment Ministry clearance, and do you think that now in 5 years, this crucial link is a big possibility?
Yeah, of course I'm excited. It's not exciting news in the sense it's not new. It was in the offing. The changes I see is the commercial hub of Navi Mumbai, which is not noticed right now, will get a trigger because of this. The SEZ will get a impetus because of this linkage in future. And the residential properties in Ulve, Kharghar, Belapur and all around are definitely going to shoot up because of this. So I see definitely a positive change, and for airport also this connectivity is very much important. At the same time, Naina, which is a big happening area around Navi Mumbai, 60,000 hectares, in the second phase of MTHL, which is around 12-13 kilometers, connecting the NH4, NH17 and all other areas. So that connectivity will boost up the infrastructure and connectivity part in Naina area also. So I see a very positive change because of this new happening.
Okay. No, so environment, the reason why I say excitement is because this project has been stuck for so long. It's not, definitely it's not a new announcement, but Environment Ministry go ahead is a big development. That literally heralds a big hurdle being cleared. But then there's also the question of, rehabilitating some tribal locations. Do you think that all of those hurdles will get cleared, and 5 years, the target that Mr. Fadnavis has set for the link to get completed is a possibility? Because Mumbai has this big problem. Every large infrastructure project is a decade plus sort of a, unfolding event.
Yeah, earlier I worked in CIDCO for a long time. I was the chief architect planner of CIDCO.
Wow.
And
okay.
CIDCO has been preparing for this link for a long time.
All right.
And I don't see any problem when it is landing on the landward side. Till the Chirle, the first phase, CIDCO is absolutely ready with all those casting yards and whatever logistics support required. So I don't see any problem in the implementation part of it.
Fair enough. Shubhankar, what's your own assessment of, the timelines, number one, and the kind of change it will bring to Navi Mumbai?
So I'll come the second part first. The trans-harbour link, what it is going to do is to open up a huge hinterland, which is till now is not it's not developed. I mean, if you talk from Uran, Khopta, all the way up to Pen and towards the down south up to Khopoli. So that entire area, there is a huge development opportunity. In spite of being in close proximity to Mumbai, this part has not been developed because of the connectivity issue. So that area is going to open up. That is number one. Second, the way we see it in long term is like a lot of back office operations from South Mumbai, which is essentially the hub of all the commercial activities, be it Nariman Point, be it Lower Parel, be it Worli. So many of these back office operations of this commercial establishment will gradually find a way to go towards the other side of the creek because of the cost arbitrage, because there will be a huge price difference between the mainland Mumbai and the new hinterland that is going to develop. In the long run, we will see some of the commercial activities turning over this particular area, and also we will see some amount of residential development taking place and other associated infrastructure. And of course, airport being developed on the Panvel side, that will create its own economic generator.
Okay,
So all
enough.
in all,
No,
this
Shubhankar,
trans-harbour
I get all of that. So I've got the commercial point. Now tell me, 5 years, is it a possibility or not? Because generally, you know, people say that you make the best returns in real estate if you follow a big infrastructure movement. So if there's something, if you get into a market early enough, anticipating a big infrastructure development, and here we have actually two, the airport and the trans-harbour link, you could actually be sitting on very, very big appreciation of real estate gains. Do you believe that this will happen, A, in 5 years, and 2, is there going to be price rise in some of the markets anticipating both these infrastructure developments?
See, if you talk of, it is a mega infrastructure, and if you look at the history of Mumbai region, there is no convincing record that any of the infrastructure has been completed in estimated time. So there could be overrun of time, but it is too speculative at this moment to say by how many years. It will all depend how well the preparedness of the concerned authorities are. But I guess 5 years could be challenging. I am not saying that it is unachievable. It will all depend how prepared they are, but it's certainly challenging timelines.
All right, let me come back to Mr. Samant. Mr. Samant, what are some of the markets which are the biggest beneficiary of this link? You're working, I'm sure, as a developer, you would be keeping a close eye on, okay, here's the place where we should be buying more land and announcing a new project.
Yeah, I think the consumer base which is in central Mumbai and south Mumbai will very close, it will come closer to the Navi Mumbai area. The logistics and warehousing I see is very much required. It's coming up there, but the connectivity was the issue, and now connectivity being coming there, I see a lot of the FTWZ kind of things coming up in and around Khopta area, very closer to the port as well as MTHL. The Ulve market, the Ulve has a lot of housing stock ready right now across a very beautiful waterfront. Now that will become just another part of Mumbai because this bridge will link it. And if you see the price lines in central Mumbai and south Mumbai as compared to Ulve, there's a huge difference. So
really
I see a lot of impact
Mr.
on
Samant, do you really think
rising
Ulve will turn around? Because Ulve has been, you know, literally a market where developers made a beeline and then literally abandoned it. I mean, it lost all kind of mojo that it had about 3 years ago.
Yeah, but if you see the kind of environment, we discussed about the environment, the air quality. Now that part is an age for Navi Mumbai. If you see the vehicles, the car exhaust and other issues, Navi Mumbai is much better option as compared to central Mumbai, and therefore Ulve will definitely going to pick up.
Okay, fair enough. I think I'm going to rest it there, gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me. And I'm just hoping that this big hurdle being cleared, the Environment Ministry giving a nod, and Mr. Samant saying that, look, CIDCO is prepared in many ways to ensure that, you know, there are not too many hurdles. We hope to see this big infrastructure taking off sooner than later. Housing prices have gone beyond the pockets of a common middleman in Mumbai. In fact, even somebody who's in the upper middle income finds it very hard to buy a house. New markets opening up like Navi Mumbai, MMR, and getting great infrastructure linkages is the only way to bring down housing prices.